Norse Oath of Blood is a turn-based tactics game set in Viking Age Norway that sees you take on the role of Gunnar as he looks to rebuild his life and seek revenge after his father was betrayed and killed and his village was sacked. The game is split into two parts: turn-based battles and settlement management. Let's deal with the battles first. Unlike a lot of turn-based games, you are not dropped straight into battles. Rather, you are free to explore the map you are placed into in real time, seeking out enemies and also scavenging for resources. Once you find enemies, you enter the deployment phase, which acts as you would expect, and from here battles commence. I found fights in Norse to be rather fun. There are a number of abilities and wrinkles that I've personally not seen in similar games. Each unit has their standard action points, and they can use these on attacking or moving. Alongside this, they have the ability to defend, which will increase their chance to dodge an attack. Some units will have access to special skills such as shove, which you can use to push enemies into each other, which will cause them to suffer a debuff, or you can knock them into allies, which will cause said ally to attack them. There is an Overwatch style ability called Alert that will set that unit to attack any enemy that enters the area it is watching. Most interestingly is a move called Engage. This allows you to lock an enemy unit into 1v1 combat. If they try to disengage and fail, you will get an attack of opportunity. Enemies locked down with Engage are susceptible to flanking attacks from other units if you attack from the side or behind, making it a great utility ability in fights. Finally, if you kill an enemy with a critical hit, you will execute them and have all your action points refunded, allowing you to act again. To help with this, there is a bar on the side of the screen that fills up as you kill enemies. The fuller it gets, the higher your percentage chance to execute an enemy and get an extra turn. Added to this, you can find interactive items on battlefields that can be used when units are near enough. These range from healing items to thrown weapons. All of this comes together to create engaging combat with various options open to the player. It feels very satisfying to use abilities together, lock down difficult enemies, and chain executes to quickly clear weaker opponents. Once battles are over, your units will gain XP and suffer injuries if they have had their health brought low enough. Injured units will need to rest in your settlement for a number of turns before being able to be used in fights again. They can also gain battle scars if they suffer enough damage in battle. These are negative traits that will stay with them for future fights. The second side of the game sees you construct your new settlement. Here you build new structures that will give you access to new resources and abilities, craft armour and weapons, and train your units. Buildings take a number of turns to be completed, and you pass this time on the map screen. As time passes on the map screen, events will spawn that you can choose to get involved in. Most of these will be combat orientated, but some will see new people join your settlement. I was surprised at how much of a narrative side there is to Norse Oath of Blood. There are various cutscenes throughout which do a good job of fleshing out the characters and giving them a bit of life. There is a nice side of humour here as well, to go alongside the grimness of the situation facing Gunnar and his sister as they look to recover from their loss. The game can look very pretty at times, with some lovely vistas. Combat arenas are nicely varied as well, but cutscenes can be a bit more variable in quality. The mouth movements in particular are very up and down, and can often make characters look a bit odd and bring humour to scenes that are meant to be serious. It's not a huge issue, but it can be distracting. Reviews for the game on Steam are sitting at mixed, which seems to mainly come down to performance issues, and I have to say that during my time with the game, I didn't experience any such issues. Gameplay and loading was smooth, and I didn't have any problems with bugs and crashing, outside a few bits of models clipping through some scenery and cutscenes. Looking at the Steam page, it seems the developers have put out a number of updates to help with performance and bugs since launch. Overall, I think Norse Oath of Blood makes a good first impression. Combat has lots of options, allowing for strategic depth early, leading to fun and engaging battles. The settlement side seems well done, and I like the way the game works through the map, with events popping up that you can get involved in. The revenge story is fairly formulaic, but the character work and aforementioned levity goes a long way to engaging me in the tale. It's also well written and acted, which helps a lot. It's one of those titles that, whilst not really looking to deviate from genre conventions, adds in enough of its own touches to create an entertaining game. Norse Oath of Blood is out now on PC, priced at £26.99 in the UK, or $34.99 in the US. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe consider clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel. All that good stuff really helps me out, and I appreciate anyone who takes time out to do that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.